Hey, what is up guys, I'm Video, and today I'm going to be talking about the possibility of Kemba Walker being traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, or should I say the Cleveland Browns, because right now LeBron is the only player on that team worth anything, and they just choked the 21-point lead to Orlando. That is rock bottom. I don't think you can get any worse than that. So I do think they will need to make this trade. And I mean, the reason this is even a thing, because there were reports about them, like, kind of talking to the Hornets actually about making this trade, and that's what the trade package would actually look like. So, yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to get into the trade package and why it makes sense for both teams. So without further ado, without me rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. So first things first would be the trade package itself, and what I think the trade package would look like, and what they said the trade package was going to look like if the trade kind of like they would have gotten more advanced talks, would be that the Charlotte Hornets would get the 2018 Brooklyn pick, Isaiah Thomas and J.R. Smith, while the Cavaliers got Kemba Walker. So now I got the trade package out of the way, let's get into why it makes sense for the Charlotte Hornets to make this trade. The Hornets right now are trying to rebuild, so they would be getting that pick would be absolutely huge, and would probably be the main reason they would do this trade. But I mean, also they would be getting a pretty good scorer and decent point guard in Isaiah Thomas, who will be able to help a ton. I mean, yes, losing Kemba Walker will actually hurt a ton in their offense, as they right now are ranked like 7th or 8th in offense, which they're really good on offense. But I mean, losing Kemba is going to hurt, but Isaiah Thomas is probably one of the best offensively point guards. And then J.R. Smith, he can shoot when he gets on fire. He'll be able to bring you a lot of offense, so he'll be able to pick up that slack on offense and maybe help you win a few games if they can catch fire. But also, right now, they are ranked 18th worst on defense, so it's not like Isaiah Thomas is going to help. Isaiah Thomas is going to make it 30 times worse, actually. But J.R. Smith right now is probably one of the best defenders on the Cavs, which isn't saying much, but I mean, he still is. He's better than Jay Crowder right now. And he's averaging just over a steal per game, which is actually really good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, I mean, it won't hurt the Hornets to even get J.R. Smith. I think they would probably let Isaiah Thomas walk in free agency, but I think the main reason they would want to do this trade would be for that Brooklyn pick, as it would probably be a top 5, top 8 pick in the draft. And this draft class is pretty stacked, so you never know. And even with the draft lottery, you never know where it's gonna go. So I just think I would just hope that the Hornets would want to do this trade. But then, I mean, it's not like it only makes sense for the Hornets, it also makes sense for the Cleveland Cavaliers, as right now the Cavs are ranked 28th in defense. They are the second worst team. And although Kemba Walker is not known for his defense, due to still averaging 1.1 steals per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, which is leagues better than Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas doesn't play defense. He's short. I mean, he's not as athletic, and he's just not like, he can't stay in front of people as good because of his height. I mean, Isaiah Thomas just doesn't play defense and doesn't really fit their schemes. And also, it's not like the scoring is going to drop off. Yes, I mean, Isaiah Thomas is probably a better scorer than Kemba, but Kemba's a very, very good scorer. I mean, the dude averages over 20 points a game, and the dude shoots 36% from 3, and he's shooting 42% from the field, which is all better than Isaiah Thomas right now. So, I mean, it would be a huge upgrade over Isaiah Thomas, and they actually badly need point guard. And, I mean, it was even better. I mean, the dude undoubtedly plays 30 times better defense, but he also fits what the Cavs want to do better. Like, the Cavs' game plan just fits around Kemba way better than it does Isaiah Thomas. Kind of like, you need a Kyrie Irving, like, point guard for the Cleveland Cavalier plan to work. As right now, Isaiah Thomas, like, you know, he doesn't play much defense, and he's just like not that playmaker. They need a playmaking point guard for this scheme to work out that the Cavs have, which was Kyrie, but now they got Kemba. Now they'd have Kemba be able to do that. They need a point guard that can drive, like make their own play, drive, shoot, and all that. And Kemba can drive better. He has better handles than Isaiah Thomas. He can get around people better, and he's taller to finish at the lane. Isaiah Thomas just can't finish at the lane. He's just not tall enough. So really, he's only a single threat in that shooting, and he doesn't play defense. So that's a negative on his side. And also, I mean, Kemba's 5 inches taller, which overall I think Kemba's a better player than Isaiah Thomas, only because like his physical attributes and everything. And I mean, like I said, yes, Isaiah Thomas can probably get off a shot better, but not much better than Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker's an absolute beast on defense and offense. And not on defense so much, but on offense he's really good. He was on a 3-point competition not too long ago, so the dude can definitely shoot the ball. And I mean, also they would probably want to get rid of Isaiah Thomas, because ever since he's came back, just look at these stats. I mean, he's actually a problem. He's becoming a locker room problem, as he's been calling out his teammates repeatedly in every interview. He's called a teammate a coach, and they're saying they're not playing hard and everything, which is terrible. And in one interview I found funny, as he said, they're not playing hard defense. coming from one of the worst rated defensive players in the entire league. I just found that pretty funny. I mean, usually the 2-foot guy doesn't talk about defense, but I mean, and he's not like he can just avoid saying that he's the problem. Like, he was asking, why is everybody saying I'm the problem? Well, because without you, they were 21-11. With you, they're 5-9 and one of the worst defensive teams in the entire league. And I think also the Cavs are going to start having to worry about, let's trade this dude before he's worth absolutely nothing. Like, he's already stained as it is that he's not going to be that good of a player. Let's trade him before he just becomes a role player and as good as Seth Curry or something. Not Seth Curry. Like, eventually you're going to have to trade him. I would want to trade him before, like, his value goes all the way down the drain. He's just not going to get nothing for him. At least get a draft pick for him or something. If you could get this trade and pull it off, I would do it in a heartbeat if I was Cavs, but I would also do it if I was the Hornets. But unfortunately, that's just going to be it for this video. So comment below. Do you think it makes more sense for the Hornets or the Cavs to make this trade? Do you think they shouldn't make this trade? Do you think it will happen? Comment all that below, and if you did like the video at any point, hit the like button, it would mean the world to me. And if you really like the video and want to help me out, hit the subscribe button. That would legit mean the world to me. Like, we're at 141 subscribers. If we get to 150, thank y'all so much. And also, I didn't forget about you either, kids. Remember, never do vegetables, always eat drugs. Stay safe, free, still about goodbye.